I'm going to give you a little insight into how I get beats and different instruments into my sequences. First off, I use Moises. I think that's how you say it. I put the song into Moises and I ask it to break it down. So it breaks it down into different parts. Vocals, drums, bass, guitar. So on the drums you can hear that's all you can hear when you do it. If you added the bass into that and then played it, it would be playing the drums and the bass. And I use these different pieces to make different timings in my music. So then I would export it and bring it onto my computer. So back into xLights, I would right click, add timing track, add an empty timing track, and then I would name it whatever I wanted. So obviously I'm doing the drums at the minute, so I've already done one of them, so I don't need to do that, but then it would bring it into here, which is where the drums are. I would go into sequence settings and change the music to which piece I was working on, which I've already done again. I'm working on the drums. So all we have got in the timeline, if you play it, is the drums. So now we are going to make timings for the drums. Now I've already done it here. And if you can see it to the left, I've put a VU meter on so you can see it over the full house, so it will move to the beats I have made. So what we do, zoom right in. Now the bigger the line, the more noise. So this will be a beat. So click on my drums, click where it starts, and just simply press T on your keyboard and it will put mark for you. So I go through them all. Some are a lot easier than others, some are really, really tricky. If you can hear snoring, it's the dog next to me. So we've got them. So then I would go into audio and play it very slow. Well, first I am going to put a VU meter back on it all. I'm going to make it default so it spreads over the full house, and I'm going to change the type to timing event bars. Timing track, the drums, because that's what I'm working on. Now it should move across the house as it beats. As you can see here, it's going to what I've done. So I could use that in my sequence if I wanted. Obviously I'm not going to. So now we can work on the windows. So the windows, we could just use single strand effect. Let's make that a bit bigger. Let's zoom in a bit. And then we can just copy that. Every other one, because every other one I want it to go that way. And then coming backwards, we're going to change it to go the opposite way. Flick it in there. And then hopefully as it beats, it will go either way. Good work. So you could do that, or you could add the VU meter. Change it again. This time to timing event sweep, to the drums, and then it will do it. Then if we speed it up to full, and play again. And there we have the windows flashing. Hope this has helped. Hopefully I'm going to do some more videos on different bits. So follow if it helped, and any advice would be great.